Ooh, rapper Pooh Sheisty doesn't want his judge to use his old stuff to judge his new stuff. If you like hearing about guys throwing their basically careers and future away to be super thugs, stop right here. This is the video for you. Rapper Pooh Sheisty, we all know, has been in jail for quite some time. He was cooking up them streets. He had some hot songs out. He got the slow flow with the bars in it, though. Shout out to him for that, because I love some hip hop. But Mr. Shiesty wasn't really moving the right way of as a productive guy out here when you got such opportunities. Recently, Pooh Shiesty was arrested, and I believe he is in the feds right now. And this article's from the Shade Room, hiphopdx.com. Shout out to the guy Joe Walker who published this article. Now, if anybody knows about Pooh Shiesty, he's a very good rapper. He was arrested. I believe he has a Fed charge now. And he has some state charges as well in Florida. But right now, he doesn't want the government or the judge to use his crimes that he committed when he was a child or 11. Now, apparently, Mr. Shiesty was 14 and he committed a robbery. Oh, he was also committed assault when he was in 14 and he committed a robbery when he was 11. Wow, this guy was really out here. What was he robbing? For PlayStation video games? Shiesty, you've been Shiesty for a very long time. But here's the situation, right? I'm a Faces caseworker. Those don't know me. I've been a caseworker in this field for many years. I've worked with people with mental illness, criminal backgrounds, dudes facing all type of stuff. Terminal illness, people in their 6 months to live, and just there to help them out and get the best of their last days. I've helped people get connected to all type of stuff, from healthcare to correct doctors, to all the nonsense that goes on in the medical field when you're just a little man against the big man. Well, that's why my job is to help people out. But today, we're looking at Mr. Pooh Shiesty, who is now incarcerated, and he is facing many charges, many charges, possibly facing, I don't know, life in prison. But he is right now in jail for a federal charge of armed robbery. Trial is right around the corner, as it states here. And he's trying to get the federal prosecutors not to be able to use his child crimes if he's committing robberies. Obviously, if they use these charges, that it'll show a jury that he has a pattern of having sticky fingers. Now, his attorneys are arguing that the evidence that they're using against him shouldn't be used because he was a child and kids make mistakes. All right, that's very true. Teenagers make mistakes. Like I said, me, the face caseworker, was not always a mindful individual. When I was young, I was involved in gangs and stuff like that. And I also had got caught up in the criminal system. And in the criminal system, when you're younger, they offer you different things to give you a second chance. All right. And as we know, a lot of juvenile charges usually get sealed. But that's always on the state, the court system and how they operate in those states. So in this situation, Mr. Shiesty is trying to get them to drop those charges because he has some serious charges, a shooting and a robbery, which was caught on tape. Now, I don't know about you guys. I don't know how he's going to beat this stuff. Clearly, he's on camera doing something. Right now, we love Shiesty. We love he stay a good guy and put that music out. But listen, we don't need. Here's the thing: if you have a music career, pop it. I understand that he committed the crime previously, but he had some buzz in the street. Why are you trying to rob people for designer sneakers? Man, you were driving a luxury car that only people could dream about. Then you had a Draco in the car. Clearly, this guy, Shiesty, has been watching too many Scarface movies, too much drill music, and too much fantasy criminal life. Now, I understand that, as we know in psychology, because I do have a psychology degree, that your environment does play a big part in your development. Now, I understand from doing a little bit of research, his father was also in the streets and did a lot of time in prison. So it seems like he just followed the case. And I guess that's why people like his music so much, because it sounds so real, because the stuff that he's putting in the music is basically real. Right? But here's the thing: there's the multiple rappers that have been taken down for charges of murder, double murders for the last 2 to 3 years, even through the pandemic. Most of them don't learn. Well, Shiesty, for your case, I hope they do get rid of those juvenile charges and give you a shot. But I mean, if you get some wood, get some nails, get a mattress, you make your bed, you got to lay in it. You know the streets, Shiesty. Let's not be funny. Everybody on here, hit the like button, man. We know what it is. When you in the streets, they catch you, man. Make sure you got that bail money and that commissary money because it's not going to get pretty. All right, we all know this. Shiesty knew this when he was doing what he was doing. So why are we acting like this? But like, you know, it's all in the judge, and hope his lawyers. He is down with Gucci Man, so I hope Gucci Man went through the same thing. I hope Gucci Man helps him out and get some good lawyer, or the money that he stacked up already will help him out. All right. So, what do you guys think? Should Pooh Shiesty's charges from his childhood be used against him? Because he's facing a lot of charges. We may never see Pooh Shiesty again. So, I'm not a hater. Let's put some prayers for Pooh Shiesty. But if he did what he did, he got to pay the piper, man. You got to pay the piper, Pooh. But other than that, this is the Faceless Caseworker, and I'm out of here.